Hello and welcome to World Touring Masters. This is Season 2 and we're at Round 3 today for two sprint races around the Vitus Parc circuit on the club layout. On pole position is Gregory de Graaf, in second is Toby Davis. The second row is two Volvos of Evgeny Volkov and Peter Dwevelar. In fifth position is Tommy Ojala, sixth is the Rover of Ben Crooks, seventh is Michael Helen, eighth is Paul Bordeaux. The fifth row is another Alfa Romeo and Mercedes affair of Van der Linde and Gary Lennon. Here we are now at the start of the race, on board with Evgeny Volkov, as the two front row drivers get a good start, as does Evgeny. Dwevelar's under a little bit of pressure there in the background. Oh, in the background you see one of the Alfa Romeos just going off to the right hand side into the gravel, as the field streams over the jump on the first lap. Great stuff here on. Eric Vinnari almost out of shape, side by side with another driver there. Just managed to hold it seemed. And there we are, Tommy Ojala, he's pursuing the back of Peter Dwevelar. And three wide we are now into the tight section around the back of the course. On, Tommy's done a great switch back there. Dwevelar seems to be held up in behind Evgeny Volkov. But Tommy's taking full advantage of that. And now they all come into the banking. Evgeny Volkov, one of the new drivers in this championship, showing up very well indeed. Here is Van der Linde, lap 2, going into the last chicane. Going out of the last chicane, and he's pursuing the back of Gary Lennon, who's pursuing the back of Michael Helen. And Van der Linde's got a great exit there from the final chicane. He's going to go up the chop off the front of Gary Lennon into the first corner, but Lennon's not having any of that. He's fighting back on the outside. Oh, he's giving the back of Michael Helen a little bit of a touch, and Helen's sideways, almost into the wall, just keeps it out of it, but he's lost 5 positions there in that one small incident. Here we are now on lap 3. The field is streaming through the final chicane. Oh, and off there has gone Tommy Ojala. He's gone backwards straight into one of the tyre barriers there. He's managed to get going again, but oh, Ben Crooks has spun as well. He goes right in front of Van der Linde and Gary Lennon as the rest of the field try to make their way through. It's a high-speed traffic jam on lap 3. Eric Viet and Jay Adji, they're in battle. Eric in his Rover, Jay in his Alfa Romeo, and Eric's doing a good move up the inside into the long hairpin, and he's going to have the inside from the next corner also as well. That's a great move there from Eric. Take position away from the Englishman. But as they head now into the banked corner, Jay's having none of it, and he's taking position right back again from the young Norwegian. And now Eric's on the outside into the fast chicane. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Eric will need to back out of it before he gets here. Indeed he does, just about, doesn't crash into the barriers there. Now it's 3 wide in behind as everyone gets balked up. The inside comes Steve Davis. Oh, he's gone far too deep, but straight into the barrier he's gone. Ambitious move there from Steve. Almost put out of shape with all the action in front of him, and straight on he went, couldn't pull it up in time. Now we have Tommy Ojala, he's fighting Eric Viet. In ahead of these guys is Sam Moss, and on the both sideways out to turn 1, and they both save it, but Eric's took a little bit longer to save than Tommy's, and Eric has lost 2 positions there in that one move, as Nielsen in his Holden has taken position as well. Nielsen will be struggling a little on these tight confines in that big Holden. And here we are now with Dwevelar and Volkov, the two Volvo drivers. Dwevelar is beginning to set about the field, and after his relatively poor qualifying and tardy start, but again, he's showing very well indeed for a rookie driver in this series, but Dwevelar's got too much strength. He goes up the inside into the banked hairpin, and great driving there from Volkov. Realises he can't hold the Dutch driver in behind forever, and just lets him get on with it as they fly through the fast chicane. Next on Peter's list is Toby Davis. Here we are on Tim Brook. He's another newcomer to the series for this round. And he's in behind the back of Jari Vinnari's Holden. And around the outside he's going. Will he have the inside now for the next corner? He will indeed. What a good move there from Tim. And he takes position away there from Jari. A little bit of contact, but nothing untoward. And lap 5. Now Toby Davis has dropped back through the field. He's back in 5th position after being in 2nd. And he's pursuing the Frenchman Paul Bordeaux in his Mercedes. Into the first turn they go. And Davis has gone slightly wide. Oh, he's gone sideways at the corner. Paul Bordeaux takes position back again. Davis has it all to do again. As they come around turn 1 into turn 3, and Davis going to the inside again. This is going to be a great move. He can make it stick, but he's not going to be able to do so, I don't think. And no, Paul Bordeaux's just got his nose ahead into the single file chicane, into the long hairpin now, and still Toby has not made one of these moves stick. He's obviously anxious to get past, make up for whatever put him back into 5th position. And to head now down towards the banked hairpin. Looks like he's going to have a go with the inside into here. Indeed he is, and much tidier this time, and he takes position away from Paul. Toby is looking to 4th. Here was Andy Oakley. He's in behind Ben Crooks and Eric Viet. Eric was on the grass there as they came through out the exit of the banked hairpin. Oh, they both went to the inside sideways. Not sure what happened there. They're both sideways again. Oh, Eric's hit the back of Eric, and it's Nielsen, and then Nielsen is sideways back one way then the other. And that's held up Ben Crooks. And now Rono Moore is going to take advantage of all that. And Rono, just in that one move, is going to take 3 positions, overtaking Nielsen, Oakley and Crooks. As we see Nikola Ilivanov in front there, just coming out of the pits. And now Rono. Oh, Rono's gone wide. Very strange part of the circuit to go wide, and Andy Oakley takes position away. So he's picked up 3 positions. Here we are now with Jeff Dobbing in the Sierra Corsa. He's pursuing 2 M3s as they fly through the chicane. Oh, Tim Brooks, well out of shape. Hits the curb hard, almost over onto his roof, goes onto 2 wheels, and Jeff takes full advantage into the chicane. There is, that's how close the racing here is at Vitus today. Tim Buck in the M3 getting a full faceful in the camera. Here we have Tommy Ajali. He's making his way back through the field. He's pursuing a very sideways Sam Moss. And Tommy's going to make a move up the inside into the banked hairpin. It's a favourite place to overtake, but of course there is a chance for a cutback, and Sam's got the cutback. Now can the Sierra drag its way past? He's got superior power to the M3. Indeed it can, and Sam slots in behind into the fast chicane. Here we are now with Eric Viet. He's again fighting another Rover driver, and this time it's Shell Stenbeck. And Shell's got a good run out of the final corner there, into the first turn they had. And Shell's going to make the move up the inside, at least make it stick, but Eric's fighting back. Around the outside he goes. It's still going to be on the outside for the next turn, but he might have the inside again for the jump if he stays there. But no, he's a little bit too wide, and Shell just eases him out towards the edge of the track as they fly through the jump. In the wooden-clad Rover interior we are now. And Eric's making a move up the inside on Shell Stenbeck. What a good move there. A little bit of contact, but that's a good move. That's the second time in this race we've seen him do that. Saw him do that earlier on. Here we are now with Ben Crooks. He's pursuing another Rover driver, Rona Murray, and there is Eric Viet getting sideways in front of this group, in front of Andy Oakley. He's going to lose a position again. Getting sideways out of turn 1, Eric is gone. Oh, and he's going straight back across the track and hit the wall. He's onto 2 wheels and off the track he goes. That's a big impact. Listen to that. Lost his front bumper, it seems. Spectacular stuff there from Viet. And now Rono's gone slightly deep into the long hairpin, and Ben Crooks is looking up the inside. He's going to get the switch back into the next corner. No, not quite. A little bit of a touch there. Can Ben switch across into the final, into the banked hairpin, sorry? He can indeed, but he's not going to be able to make the move stick, is it? Yes, he is. He's going to make the move stick. On the outside now is Rono, who has the overlap into the fast chicane. Oh, Rono just gets out of it. It has to. Oh, they're both massively out of shape over the second part of that chicane. Oh, Rono's sideways and out of shape, one way or the other. And Steve Davis and Shell Stenbeck are in behind these two. And here is Ben Crooks. He's still working his way through the field after his spin on that 3 that we saw. And he's trying to make his way past Sam Moss. A little bit of damage to the front of Sam Moss's car, as you can see. And to Ben Crooks as well, of course. Oh, and Sam's having none of it, but he's hit the outside wall coming out of the final chicane. But Ben's got slightly more power. He's got an inch of extra room, just space for a Rover there. And there's side by side touching, pushing each other out of the way. Ben is not backing down, neither is Sam. But Ben's going to take the position there away from Sam. And Moss drops back one position, and Ron Moore is looking to take advantage as well. But here we are now, lap 16 of 24. Michael Helen is pursuing the back of Van der Linde and Lennon, and they're side by side into the single file chicane. He can't do it through that. He got through. Oh, that was scary stuff. But Lennon gave Van der Linde a little bit of a nudge back, and Van der Linde has run wide, and Helen has taken the advantage. Now we've got two Alfa Romeos line astern. Lap 18. Sam Moss, Shell Stenbeck in behind Steve Davis. And Shell's got a great exit there from the back hairpin. Oh, the side-by-side is contact. Sam Moss, well, over one curve, over the other. Almost losing it. How on earth did he not roll, and how on earth did he not crash? That was great car control. And now Shell Stenbeck's run wide into the chicane. Can Sam get the cut back in? Can he do this? Big contact once again. Very aggressive racing here today from Sam Moss. Involved in plenty of side-by-side contact. Lap 20 now. Here we are now on board with Peter Develar. He's caught right up to the back of Gregory de Reef. He's made lots and lots of ground. Develar is looking for any opportunity he can sniff, really. Here we are now with this Alfa Romeo Mercedes battle. This was grid 4, row 4 and 5 on the grid to head into a long hairpin on. Bordeaux is slightly sideways. Can Lennon take advantage? He'll have try and cut back on the exit. He's going to do so. He's switched back. Through he goes. Here we are now with Mark van der Kerk. The South African is pursuing Sam Moss. And Moss is off. Over and over he rolls. That's a massive crash there from Sam Moss. He's managed to keep going, it seems, but that was huge indeed. And here is the two leaders now. They were privy to that spectacular accident. Thankfully they weren't caught up in that at all. And Mark van der Kerk, Lex, Develar and de Grief go through. Now here is Paul Bordeaux and Michael Helen once again. It's lap 21. Oh, and Paul Bordeaux's made it. Oh, look at the height there Paul Bordeaux is getting from the chicanes. Oh, and Helen's out of shape as well. What on earth has happened? And now Van der Linde is going to go into the side of Bordeaux. Helen as well. Van der Linde is going to go onto his roof if he's not careful. Paul Bordeaux has hit the wall. What an amazing accident. All three drivers taking themselves out from those 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th positions. Here we are in two black Mercedes. They always seem to find each other on track. Justin Allison and Daniel Lovett. And this time it's Allison who's taken the place away from Daniel. Now here are the two leaders. They're closer than ever. Oh! And Develar tried to take advantage of the lap traffic there and go up the inside, but oh, there's Lovett in the background there just spinning and nerfing the inside wall. And Develar's very close indeed as they come over the jump into the crest, and there is Justin Allison in front. Hopefully they can get past safely. Oh, they're side by side. Oh, de Grief is off. He's gone into the barrier. He's got contact with the back marker, and Develar's gone through. Develar's going to take the win away from Gregory de Grief. Championship leader Peter Develar is going to extend his lead ahead of race 2, which will come up later on. And here is the winner. Young Dutchman Peter Develar takes the victory. As we can see there, Develar, Gregory de Grief, Toby Day recovered back to 3rd position. An excellent 4th position on his first showing there from Evgeny Volkov. 5th, Gary Lennon. 6th, Ivo Simons. An excellent, consistent run there. 7th, Tommy Ojala. 8th, Michael Helen. 9th, Jay Ajit. And in 10th was Van der Linde. Join us again for the next round race review, which will be coming up very shortly.